Hello guys, it's Wednesday close to 1 Central, and we are having our online card class today. We're going to make 3 cute cards. Going to make this Valentine's card, this sweet little seagull card, and then also this sweet Happy For You card. I would love for you to watch this whole video, and at the end you'll find out some super ways that you can get all of the things needed to make these cards and the card class for free, which gets shipped right to your door. So let's get started. It's the 4th Wednesday of the month, which means it's online card class day. So I do a video on Facebook Live every week on Wednesday around 1, and it's a special day today because it's online card class day. So I actually am making 3 cards today, and I'll be telling you all about how you can purchase all the things to make these 3 cards. If you're watching this video on YouTube, make sure and follow me. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss another video. And I would love for you to be one of my customers. All right, so let's start with our Valentine's Day card. So it's not quite February, but Valentine's Day sneaks up pretty fast once February comes. So you can make this card and you will be ready for Valentine's Day before it even happens. We are going to be using the stamp set called Hugs for Love, which is probably like right. Oh, here it is. Hugs for Love. And this stamp set is bundled with a punch called the To The Point punch. Now, I want to be very clear that this To The Point punch is on low inventory, which in Stampin' Up terms, that means it's almost gone temporarily, okay? It doesn't mean that it's almost gone forever. It just means that hurry up and order it before it goes out of stock, because those punches take a while to get back in business. Now, or back in stock. So we are going to use 2 stamp sets today that coordinate with this punch. So again, you're really going to want this stamp set. But these 2 come bundled, and when they're bundled, they're 10, 15, I can't remember what percent off. Let's see. I get all my numbers mixed up. Bundle, 10% off, yes. So you get 10% off that bundle when you purchase it as a bundle, which is awesome. So that makes it $38.50. Okay, let's get started. I started with a fun color called Summer Splash. Now, you might wonder how I arrived at this particular color scheme for this card. What I did is I started with this designer paper called Bloom Impressions, and it is a free paper during Saleabration. So that means you can get a whole pack of this 12 by 12 paper for free with a $60 purchase. This is the piece that I started from, and that's how I arrived at these fun colors to make this gorgeous card. So we're starting with Summer Splash, and I have pre-cut some pretty pieces of this paper. This is from that Bloom Impressions paper. It's going to go right up here. Now, you may be wondering, what are the dimensions of all these cards? All you have to do, hello Carol, all you have to do to get the PDFs for my card class is to subscribe to my email list. And you'll get all of the dimensions to make each of these cards. Awesome. So we're going to pop this little piece onto our Summer Splash. Now, just if you're a veteran card maker, this little piece that came off of here turns right there. And I think that is fabulously clever. So if you're wondering, that's awesome. And then I'm going to pop a piece of basic white inside my card for that to write on. And I think it looks better, especially in this particular layout. So you might call this a fun fold card. I would. It's fun. All right, so now we're going to stick this piece on with dimensionals, but be careful, only put the dimensionals in this top area so that your flap doesn't obviously stick your card closed. We didn't want to do that. So pop this down and then eyeball it in the center there. Okay, so that's the way your card is going to open and look. Now let's do our stamping. So I suggest when you're stamping with this to the point punch, you're going to need, I start with a piece of paper that's 2 3/4. And then I think about the way the paper's going to go into the punch, which our papers go into the punch this way. Okay, so think about that. And I just leave my punch next to me so I'll know which way to stamp. And we're going to use 3 colors here. We've got Melon Mambo, Blackberry Bliss, and Summer Splash. Hello from St. Joseph, Michigan. That's great. Thanks for that. Thanks for saying you love my cards. I love to make cards. Great to see you. All right, so we are going to stamp. The first thing we're going to do is stamp this little piece with Summer Splash. That's a fun little outline from the Hugs for Love set. You've got lots of options, but I picked that one since it had a heart on it. And then we're going to use our sentiment, which is Happy Valentine's Day. Now you'll notice my sentiment is red, and that's because some of these darker colors, they will stain your stamps, but don't panic. That is totally normal, and it does not affect the stamping of your stamps. It just means that you are stamping actively. We want dirty stamps. Stamps are tools, not jewels. All right, so that is important. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is there's the cutest little flowery frond, and that this is in the Bright Border set. So if you only purchase the Hugs for Love set, you could put some hearts up there, but I just couldn't resist this little scrolly piece from the Bright Border set. But let's just for grins do the hearts, in case there's a person that just wants to buy the Bright Borders bundle, and then we can decide which one we like better. Of course, you're going to want both sets, though. All right, so let's just get some little, oh, that's going to be really cute, anywho. Some hearts here, and some hearts here. Adorable. And what we're going to do here now is we're going to slide this paper into this punch, and because it's Stampin' Up, it's all very coordinated, and that's going to punch out perfectly. All right, so you've got your little piece, and then keep your punch closed because we're going to use that again in a second. And we're going to pop this up with a dimensional, 2 dimensionals. And as I mentioned, your packet will come with everything you need to make 2 of each card. That is super exciting. The last thing we're going to do is grab a Summer Splash ribbon, tie a bow, and pop that little ribbon with a mini glue dot onto our card. So we're just going to do that, and that's going to go right here. Voila! So that little card is finished. You can see that, oh, hello Barb and Joan, good to see you. I'm so glad you found me, Barb. You're getting very good at finding me, which is fantastic. So you decide if you like the hearts or the little scrolly thing. If you like the scrolly thing, then you need the Bright Border set too. I love that you can punch so easily. Oh, well, I can get wonky sometimes too. It just depends on what shape my eyes are in that day, right? All right, so we've got our little Valentine's Day card done. Let me show you tips on how to order your items for that card. So I don't normally go to this level of detail, but it's Saleabration, and I want you to get the best deal. So for this Valentine's card, you can order the Hugs for Love bundle. That's the stamp set and the punch, the Summer Splash ribbon, the basic white cardstock, and some dimensionals. And this will be $63.25, which means that you can choose the free Bloom Impressions Designer's paper. Okay, so I'm making that easy for you to get what you need. However, if you don't have a lot of stock already, you can add the Summer Splash cardstock, the Summer Splash Mambo, and Blackberry Bliss ink, some glue dots, and you're going to be up to $120. And with tax and shipping, you'll pay $144. You'll get to pick 2 items from the Saleabration bundle. And actually, the other item I suggest for this card, something I forgot, are I just dropped them. These are the sequins. They're called purple adhesive back sequins, and these are perfect for this card. Really, honestly, any color that you can find is gonna match this card on this sheet because they're purples and pinks and whites. They pretty much go with everything for spring. So that could be your second item that you choose for free. However, the best deal really is this gold package, and that's where you can get $155 for $99 with no shipping. So that means you can get everything listed here, plus a paper trimmer, and you're going to only pay $99, which with tax comes to $107. Again, there's no shipping. And you'll only pay $107 for all of that versus this $144 that you paid for less. Okay, so I put this math out here for you during Saleabration because you've got to know that getting the starter kit is your absolute best bet to get the most for your money. So make sure and message me. Make your long wish list and message me, and we'll get you taken care of. Don't worry. Or you can go on and order it yourself through my link. That's easy. I can send you my link. But some people need a little help figuring out how to do that, and I'm happy to help. All right. Let's make our Seagull card. He's adorable. You know what? Let's make this card next because I've got the stamp set out. I teased you. Okay, so we are going to make this cute stamps card using the Bright Borders stamp set. And you're going to need this to the point punch as well. Oh, I forgot to show you some more cards using the Bloom Impressions paper and that Hugs for Love and Bright. Well, I'm just going to show you all these after I make this card because there's a mixture of Bright Borders and Hugs for Love. But I will show you these cards using the Bloom Impressions paper. So that free paper, just strap on because I have so many gorgeous cards using it. I'm just going to go through them fast so we won't be here until 3 p.m. But there's so many gorgeous cards. You can slow this down, screenshot, get good pictures. I like to trade cards with people, and that was obviously a very popular card, a paper, because so many people used it. All right, so let's make our next card, and that is using the Floral Delight Vellum and the Bright Borders stamp set. So this Daffodil Delight paper is delightful. I'm sure you would agree. If you don't have Daffodil Delight cardstock, you'll need to order a bunch of it. Now, for this card, I used the Floral Delight Designer Series paper, which is currently not orderable. So what I would substitute if you don't already have that is the Bokeh, beautiful Bokeh designer paper, and it's got a really cute Daffodil Delight. So that will look perfect on this card. Don't worry. We're going to go ahead and stick that down to our base, and then I'm going to pop down another piece of this designer paper. Again, you could choose any other piece of paper that is available from that beautiful bokeh. It would look cute with that. And we're going to tie this in a knot. Now, this is called white woven ribbon, and it is like the ranch dressing of ribbons. It goes with everything. It ties perfectly. It's everything you want from a ribbon. Don't skip it. And I'm shocked it's not on low inventory yet because it goes with everything. Our pink ribbon is on low inventory, and our yellow ribbon already has gone and come back. Well, I don't think it's, yes, it was back. I can't say that it's still back. It did. Ribbons go fast. People get so excited. All right, so there's another piece of white cardstock in your packet, and that is because our vellum paper looks really good when it's on white. So here's the vellum paper as it is just in the air, and then here's what it looks like on white. So you can see all how great that shows through. This vellum comes in a pack of 6 by 6 sheets. I'm sorry, 6 12 by 12 sheets. So you can actually stick this paper down any way you want because it's so busy. You're not going to see any of that adhesive. Don't worry. Sometimes with vellum, like if it's a clear vellum, it's not. It doesn't show through. So, I mean, it does show through if it's a clear vellum. We're going to pop this piece on with dimensionals. I always do that when I'm going across a ribbon because I just don't want that ribbon to have any kind of friction. So popping that down. And then I've punched a circle with my 2 3/8 inch circle punch. I hope you have one of those. It's indispensable. Pop that down, and then we're going to do our stamping. And again, you're going to use a strip of that basic white paper, 2 3/4, and we are going to stamp the two colors I'm using here are Mossy Meadow and Balmy Blue, and we're going to do the outline with Mossy Meadow. It's a good idea to have a Stampin' Pierce mat under your stamp surface when you are doing this. Thanks, Barb. I thought it was really cute. I enjoy these sets so much. Now, again, you're going to think about the way your punch goes, right? We've got it nearby so we can kind of think about which way to punch. Okay, and then we're going to use our Balmy Blue to stamp Yay So Happy For You. Of course, if you don't need a Yay So Happy For You, then you could use any stamp from the Bright Borders set. We've got Thank You, Congrats, The Future is Bright, From Me to You, Yay So Happy For You, and From All of Us. And if you're like me, then you're going to get the most for your money, and you're going to have all of these sayings that go in there as well. So just get both sets. All right, and then we're going to get that squared up, punch, and we're going to put our card together. Let me get this ink out of the way. Oh no, that dropped on the floor, but I don't need it. Oh my stars. Okay, so we're going to pop this down, and that is this gorgeous card. Voila. All right, so Yay So Happy For You. Now, I did include in your packet a piece of white to go inside, so you can pop that in there if you're wondering what that would be. All right, there we go. So So, cutie cards. The Daffodil Delight is such a fresh and fun color for this time of year. My favorite plant that comes out this time of year is I think it's called Forsythia, but to me it says spring is here, and it pops out first. It's that yellow bush that's real windy and curly, and it just, to me, it says spring is coming. Hold on. All right, so the ordering information for your So Happy For You card is here. So what I'm going to suggest is, yep, and I might mention that I got the idea for this card from someone that I swapped with that does not have their name on their card. Or it got knocked off. So if it's your card, say something. All right, so we have the Bright Borders punch, the Bright Border stamp set, the To The Point punch, and the woven ribbon, as well as Daffodil cardstock will get you to $63.50. Then you're going to get to choose a Saleabration item, and with shipping, that's $76. But you want to go for this gold package and go ahead and add all of the other stuff from the previous card, so you'll have both of those stamp sets. And you can get $155 for $99 with no shipping, okay? And then the good news is you're only going to pay $107 for that, and you'll get, when you're a happy shopper, until for the next 3 months plus the month that you joined, you're going to get 20% off of your purchases. So that's a no-brainer. You definitely want to do that. Okay, now let's pop on over. Well, let me show you all these cute cards using both of those punch, stamp set and punch. And you can just see how versatile these sets are. Okay. The good news is it goes with all the different designer papers, because all you do is add designer paper, punch, designer paper, stamp set. So you can see all the different creations that I have going with all the different bundles, all the different stamps, all the different colors. Okay. So probably the top in versatility in the whole catalog, which is likely why that punch is on low inventory. All right, and our final card is from the Friendly Seagulls set. I think he is adorable. First of all, who doesn't love a seagull? Unless you're on the beach and you are eating chips and they're flying all around you. But this is an adorable card that anyone would be happy to receive if you sent it to them. It's lighthearted, and the great thing about this is when you stamp it, he's white, so you don't have to do a lot of coloring. So that's another bonus that I'll share about this Friendly Seagulls set. And it's free with a $60 purchase during Saleabration, so you can't go wrong with that. Let's make our cute card. Now, on this card, I have already made the transition to using the bokeh paper, which was this beautiful bokeh paper, which I use the daffodil version of it. And so I have 2 of each card in here, and that's because when you get your free card kit in the mail, you're going to get 2 of each card. So I just make up the kits, and it's quicker for me to sort them 2 by 2. And you're going to have all these little pieces, circles, die cuts, all the fun things to make your cute card. Okay, so I've already done the die cutting for you. You're going to need to pop out these extra little pieces. And we have a great big take your pick tool thing that will pop these out easily. But I don't have it sitting here next to me. A brush. So if you have to do a lot of these, you'll want to grab that. Okay. But for our purposes today, we can just do that. All right. And this little sweet pea, we're going to pop these little guys out as well. And actually, I do see at least I have my take your pick tool nearby, but not my brush. So these circles, all three of these circles, I have used cut from the set of dies called Spotlight on Nature Dies. And this is probably my favorite set of dies, circle dies in the catalog right now. It is super versatile. It goes on everything. And it has all gobs of different circle sizes for you to use on your projects. I do too, Barb. The yellows are precious. So you want to add the Spotlight on Nature dies. Is that what they're called? Now I'm all of a sudden having a brain freeze. Yeah. Okay. So you're going to put this piece of Pebbled Path cardstock on top of your daffodil cardstock. And then pop a piece of this bokeh designer paper. Now you can see on the sample I've used the Floral Delight paper, so you may have one or the other in your packet, because I have plenty of the Floral Delight paper. It's just that if you're going to order this to make more at home, right now you're going to need to order the bokeh paper because the Floral Delight paper is out of stock. If you live locally, I may have extra Floral Delight paper, so you can always check with me, and we can trade it out for something. Okay, let's use our stamp set, and I thought this was adorable. I actually got this idea from someone else, and we're gonna stamp the French fries. So the colors, the inks we're using here are Pebbled Path and Memento Black. And we're going to stamp these French fries onto this little yellow sheet with your yellow strip with the French fry stamp set. So we're going to go down, down, down our yellow strip. And this one can go right off the edge or to the edge. Keep this close because we're going to use it again. And we're going to stamp our little seagull. Now, he is holding something in his mouth. Now, it depends on which stamp you use, but we're assuming that it's French fries. It could be little sticks from the ocean. And if you're from Britain, it can be chips. So, whatever you want it to be. Now, we're going to color our sweet guy with some blends. So, I've got the Daffodil Delight blending marker to make those French fries yellow. And you can see how fast I can color this seagull. That's one of the features of this set, is because he's a white animal, we can color him in a flash. So, we can get, that was pumpkin pie for his beak and his feet. And then I'm just going to use a little gray. This is smoky slate. Nope, gray granite. Either one will work. And you can see I colored him so fast. Now we're going to layer up our circles. This one's actually punched with a 2 3/8 inch circle punch. And we're going to layer these up. So this can go here. And then, eek, push too hard. This one can go here, and then we can get this whole situation popped up here. Okay, like so. And then the last thing we're going to do is on our little, where did that go? I thought I already popped all those out. Oh, yep, I did. Hold on. Get my other circle here. We're going to use our stamp from this set that says, "Hey, friend." You can also use other "I love you more than," but actually, we're going to use "Hey, friend," because I'll show you how we're going to use that "I love you more than." So, "Hey, friend." And I just wanted to fill in some of that blank white space. So I'm going to use the little Seagulls in this. And stamp, I'm going to stamp them off on a scratchy paper first. Because they're they're kind of dark. So we got some little seagulls on there. That's going to go on with dimensionals. I know, Barb, isn't it precious? I mean, because who doesn't love French fries? I mean, if a person, I don't know that I've ever met a person that didn't love French fries. My mom doesn't love ketchup, but she does love French fries. All right, so there is our sweet little card. It's not finished. The best part is inside. So on the inside, it's going to say in Memento black, which I've got in front of me. I put both stamps on the block where it says, I love you more than French fries. Okay, so that is our precious little seagull card. I think these antique pearls look perfect with any card that has yellow, because they do have like a yellow tint to them, and they add just the right sparkle. So you want to add those to your list. Let me show you how to get the best for your buck on this Seagulls card, and then I'll show you tons of projects made with it. So you want to start with the Bokeh designer paper or the Floral Delight if you're seeing this once that comes back in stock. You're going to get the Spotlight on Nature dies. You can choose one of the set of blends, Smoky Slate, Pumpkin Pie, or Daffodil, for $11, and then the Antique Pearls, and that'll get you to $67, which you can choose the Seagull set for free. You can also add on the cardstocks, some ink. If this black ink is not available, you can substitute basic gray ink for that. Then it's $128.50, and with tax and shipping, you'd pay $154. But I would not do, well, you can choose 2 items from the Saleabration catalog. So if you'd rather do that, that's fine. But the best deal for your money is the gold package, where you can get $155 for $99. You get everything here, plus you can get the other set of blending markers. So you've got one set here, and you can get the third set here, and some new paper snips, which we all need. And you're only going to pay $99, which tax but no shipping is $107. So you can do the math. If you're going to pay $154 versus $107, plus you're going to get more with this package. Okay, again, that's why I break this math down for you during Saleabration, because it's girl math. It's not girl math. It is smart math. You want to get the best deal for you. Now let me pop these around, and I'll show you some other cute cards I have with this set. This is my favorite. These are all swaps and cards that I've made. Actually, I'm not sure I made any of these cards that I'm showing you. This is the person that Marcia Gay, thank you. That's where I got the idea for this card, for this class. I tweaked it up a little bit, but not much. But isn't he adorable? I mean, who's not going to love receiving a card from you made with the Friendly Seagulls set? And that set is free with a $60 purchase, okay? So you are going to start making your list of what you want. Place your order. You want to definitely make your order get to $35 or more, because that's how you'll get my free card class in the mail. And if you make your order of $35 or more, I will mail you the free card class. No shipping, free shipping, all is done. If you spend $60 on the card class, then I'm going to send you, just this week until Friday, I will send you 10 handmade cards, okay? Plus, you're going to get to choose a free item from Stampin' Up. Stampin' Up, okay? So, from Saleabration. So, you definitely will want to take advantage of that. If you have any questions, let me know. I can help you. Just message me. And we'll see you next time. Bye.